It's Thursday, everyone. I'm Andrew Dowd. It's time for a Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored, as always, by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit NewYorkTitle.com. We have Mr. Steve Glick, Dave Rutiner, and today, Eddie G, Ed Gaetjens, and Mr. Nick Hemby. How are you guys?
Doing all right.
Fantastic. Always good to be here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
So what are we talking about? We're going to go, we're talking Bridgehampton, right? We're in the Bridgehampton office today. You guys are always out here working around the Bridgehampton area, you know.
Bridgehampton experts,
That's it.
these two guys. You can always see them in Bridgehampton every time you're out and about.
I'm a transplant here, but my partner Nick is born and raised here.
Born and raised here.
Born and raised in Bridgehampton.
Yeah, Narrow Lane. I sold my family house, a year and a half ago?
Good for you.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised.
So tell us, how has Bridgehampton changed over the many years?
Oh, man. I wouldn't ride a bike around here anymore.
Right,
We used to ride our bikes to the beach with no fear, but now it's a little more scary and a lot more people.
Okay.
But I still feel it's the best place to be.
Yeah.
I love it here. My heart's here. It's great real estate. You know, it's a bridge to everything.
Now, what about the town, the village? Has it always been this bustling and this busy, or was it pretty scarce?
It's changed over the years. I mean, we've always had like a little ice cream shop there. I mean, TCBY was here.
Okay.
TCBY. Remember
Van's been
TCBY?
here forever.
We were just talking about Caldor, like.
Well, yeah, I mean, just look around. Like, now you're going to have a Target coming into Bridgehampton.
Yeah, Target's coming.
Who would have thought, you know?
Yeah.
90,000 square feet. Think about that for a second.
I think it's amazing.
It's
They're going to have...
amazing.
It's going to be a Friday night, man.
There's going to have
be like, let's go to Target.
They're going to have
baby.
another Starbucks inside, and it's just going to bring so many more job opportunities to Bridgehampton. I mean, they're hiring.
They are, yeah. They
lot.
actually reached out, and they wanted us to tell people that they're hiring.
So I think it's great. I mean, in Bridgehampton or in the Hamptons general, to go to like a big box store like that, you have to now travel, further west to Riverhead. So being able to bring Target here in the Hamptons and making it more of a destination, I think it's a great, wonderful thing.
Do you, Nick, speaking of the evolution of Bridgehampton, do you know what the Bridgehampton Commons used to be back in the day?
A drive-in movie theater.
Yep.
A drive-in movie
drive-in
theater.
movie-
And
yeah.
did you go to that drive-in
I
movie
did.
theater?
My dad actually worked there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Old school.
I forgot about
like the
that.
salt of the earth here.
So you
Yeah.
talk about changes. Yeah,
I knew that.
that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing to see.
Yeah.
And it's evolving, over time, and even the land and the houses. I mean, you guys represent a lot of new construction homes, and you're starting to see these streets and these areas in Bridgehampton, especially Bridgehampton North, starting to get developed and get a lot of money, right, for these homes. Ed, what do you think about all that?
We just sold and closed 54 Sawasset, right?
Okay.
Which,
Beautiful
people told me you're not going to get above 5.2 million over there. We got almost 6 million.
Broke a record. This is a breaking record.
Broke a record for
And what
Sawasset.
was the record over there?
It was like 5.5 or something like that. It was nothing near that, and everyone was
Okay.
doubtful you were going to get it. And now, that's going to be the norm over there. And there's not a lot of property available in that area. When I look at that area that borders Lumber Lane, Narrow Lane, the highway, you're not going to. It's a small section, maybe 50 homes over there.
And you could still bike or walk to town, right? From
Very
these,
easily.
very easily. You're
Very
right in the
easily.
village.
And you can
Very
get right
easily.
to Sag Harbor. What's nice is you got Sag Harbor is just like right there. You can
Yeah.
zip right there, or you got the bridge, and then
I
you
think
got the
you're
ocean.
4 miles.
Yeah.
Sag Harbor to Bridgehampton.
So it's like there's just so much action in a small
I know
area.
Nick and I are super bullish on even above, where Narrow Lane is, Bridgehampton North heading towards Sag Harbor. I mean, there's a lot going on up there, and the Bridgehampton Sag Harbor Turnpike, Huntington Crossway. That's the next area to
So
really pop.
if you're an investor and you're looking to invest in the next, pocket area of the Hamptons, the next boom, you're saying Bridgehampton North is the spot.
Absolutely, Nick.
Yeah, I totally agree. Again, you're close to Sag. And if you're like closer to town, like you can be in town within a few minutes. You're closer to Jitney, the train,
Yeah.
everything's right there. Again, like I said, it's a bridge to everything. East Hampton's not far.
It's a bridge to everything. That's
a great line.
That's a great line.
It's
And
a
it
great
really
line,
is.
dude.
It's like
Great line.
You can really get to like all the Hamptons. I mean, our office is here, obviously, so I'm very partial to Bridgehampton. I've been coming out here for many years, and it's great. It's one of it is my favorite Hamptons town.
I didn't know that.
It is. I love. I'm Bridgehampton. I feel like I'm a Bridgehampton local because I've been working out here so much. I know everybody and everything around the area. I feel at home when I come here.
Same.
Walking to Bobby Vans, we feel like we live
celebrities.
there. Yeah.
I know. But Ed and Nick, you guys have some opportunities coming up here in Bridgehampton. There is coming on the market soon a 2-lot subdivision in Bridgehampton. So tell us about that.
Yeah, Nick, you want to take this one?
Yeah, that's off of the Turnpike. Great location again. Easy access to everything.
Okay.
Again, uniquely, I actually used to live at this house when I was like 1 year old. Yeah, my family was there, and now it's come like full circle, and great development opportunity. We're going to be able to put 2 lots there, at 0.60 per lot.
Yep.
So
Nice.
very unique opportunity.
And you could do in-house pool and
Maybe a small cabana. Maybe a small cabana.
yeah, with a garage, right? You get a garage.
Absolutely, of course. 100%.
And this is an opportunity for someone looking to invest into an upcoming area. Here it is. You could build 2 homes side by side right here in Bridgehampton.
And guess what? If say you wanted to have yourself your own little estate back there, okay, which is so close to town, you could have a pool, a huge house, maybe 8,000 square foot house, pool house, and tennis, and that's a big deal. That area is it's unique in a way because if you go a little bit further down south towards Toppings Rose, there's some flag lots that are back there that have some pretty grand estates right there. So I mean, this is a great opportunity all around.
So we just put out the first half numbers of 2026, and it's a great market report. You can find it on Saunders.com. You can read through the full report. But today we're talking about Bridgehampton, and one of the things that just jumps off the page, like literally jumps off the page, is the median price. And the median price has increased all throughout the Hamptons, but when you're focusing on Bridgehampton, 168% increase from this time last year. So the median price in Bridgehampton last year was $2.82 million. Wow. Now hold on, the median price right now is $7.5 million in Bridgehampton. I mean, obviously,
we get some skew there.
You get
on
some
the
skew there.
ocean,
There's
on the
a lot
ocean
of
deals,
oceanfront, big property homes, but nonetheless, there's just a lot of activity in Bridgehampton. I mean, look, sales transactions were down 30%. There were only 28 homes that traded in the first half of the year compared to 40 homes this time last year. So obviously, there's inventory numbers that still affect the overall market, but something comes on in Bridgehampton and it's a compelling property. People are willing to pay for it. They're not going to pay these astronomical prices, but when they see something they're going to go for it and they're going to pay what it's worth. Some of the price categories that jump up is the $5 to $10 million price category. We've seen a 33% increase. The 10 to 20 million category, we're seeing an 80% increase, and the over $20 million category, there was 2 transactions. But certainly, there's still opportunities in others, but it's just low inventory. I mean, there was only 2 trades from the $2 to $3 million category, and 2 trades from the from the $1 to $2 million category. So lower than normal inventory numbers in Bridgehampton, but great opportunities. And bringing on this 2-lot subdivision. I know you also are building a new construction on Narrow Lane, and also another property on Sawasset. This is just going to help the inventory levels and be very compelling projects.
I mean, the one thing that I see, we do stuff in Southampton Village, and it's hard to compare towns, right? But when I look at Bridgehampton in this area versus where Southampton Village is, let's just say, south of 39, but north of Hampton Road, you have over 500 homes that are available in Southampton Village. In this little area of Bridgehampton, there's maybe 50.
Very exclusive.
Very exclusive is right. So again, where you can't really compare, apples to oranges, but it's telling that you can, if you want something in Bridgehampton in this area, you better move on it.
Well,
But
it's
there's
on
not
the
a lot.
rise. Like they always say, look, the number one zip code in the Hamptons is Sagaponack, right? That's like it's been the thing, and then Watermill has been creeping up. But now with this latest market report, it looks like Bridgehampton has taken over Watermill for that second position as the number 2 most expensive zip code. So to be able to get something a little north that's not so south for a great price or a great opportunity, there's tons of opportunity.
And the thing too is that you say north and south. I mean, we're talking about like the difference of like a couple hundred feet, depending on where.
it's
It's not like
Exactly.
you're miles away.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But there
know.
is. I mean, I think
That's funny.
when I first moved up here, everybody was like, "Oh, south of the highway, south of the highway." Like, that's a thing, and it is a thing. It's still a
Sure.
thing. It's always going to be a thing. But you still have access to all these amazing things if you go just 500, 1,000 feet north of the
Exactly.
highway. And
Exactly.
believe it or not, the price drops significantly. Now, of course, it's still expensive, but like there is serious value if you go south of the highway, but there is still an amazing opportunity, certainly a value in north of the highway
100%.
with all the amenities.
Yeah, and I think
access
some
to you.
developers are actually starting to see the value in going north. I know one project I'm working on Scuttle Hole Road. It's 13,000 square foot house on Skull Hole Road.
Wow.
It's like
Right.
literally from the turnpike to the property is 1,000 feet. It's going to be a giant estate there.
13,000.
13,000. Yeah. So
Awesome.
there's just, people are starting to see the value in Bridgehampton and north of the highway. So
I love it.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
Bridgehampton 11932. It's for you.
Oh,
That's it.
Wow, dude.
He was working on
Between
that.
Nick's tagline and that,
I
I
know.
mean, you guys are coining these
Got it
taglines.
going on.
You guys. There you go.
Since we're talking numbers, let's just go right into it. What do you got for the week?
All right, this week 30 listings went into contract. Last year 27 were increased of 11%. 2 years ago 29, another increase of 3%. The breakdown of 30 transactions: 3 between 10 and 15 million, 5 between 5 and 10, 9 between 3 and 5, 2 between 2 and 3, 9 between 1 and 2, and 2 properties under $1 million. Dollar volume was 134 million. Last year was 115 million. So an increase of 17%. And 2 years ago, the dollar volume was 89 million, an increase of 51%. So we're seeing increases in both the sales trend, listings going into contract, and the dollar volume for the past 2 years. But 39 new listings came onto the market, so that increases the overall inventory by 9 listings, which is great to see. A lot of new inventory coming on: 2 between 10 and 15 million, 7 between 5 and 10 million, 5 between 3 and 5 million, 7 between 2 and 3 million, 14 between 1 and 2 million, 4 under $1 million. The inventory is at 1,776 total listings, 1,376 active, and 400 in contract. So still low numbers because we're seeing a lot of listings going into contract and and a good amount coming onto the market. As that fluctuates, we're still under 1,400 active listings. So this is the norm. This is what it is.
This is the new norm.
And price your listing right because there's plenty of activity. So don't overprice, but price correct, and you will transact.
Any other listings you want to highlight while we're chatting about this?
I got to tell you, 131 Narrow Lane, that was like catty corner to where Nick's old house was.
Okay.
A super interesting house, right? It's on 0.34 of an acre, but 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths.
Wow.
A great house,
big.
like an infinity pool, and the windows are just really, really different and really unique in its own way. Big peaked windows with huge open area. You're going to really like this house.
So
when you
I'm
see
looking
it.
at the photos, the renderings you have on there. What do you call
It's like
this
a
style?
modern barn, I guess. Is
what
that
is-
what you call it?
Yeah, I don't know if you can call it modern barn. It has its own unique
Yeah,
kind of
it's
look.
interesting.
I drove by
really
this
like
yesterday.
It.
It's really coming along, man. It looks great.
Yeah.
Great.
And we've been following you along on Instagram, Ed, and you could see, if you follow Ed on Instagram, you could see the construction process. You've been at the job site a couple times.
yeah, well,
Well, that's what's so
highlighting it.
key about having a real estate agent for new construction is on your social media, you show the progress along the way.
follow the
So
story.
like if you're looking at the listing, you see, oh, it's a rendering, but you want to know how far along it is. Usually
That's
you have to go to the most
exactly.
recent video.
At that particular property, I've been involved since it was designed. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a HERS rater. So I do energy modeling.
Oh, cool.
So I modeled the energy for that home, and I also did insulation in my other business.
Nick,
So-
you are a jack of all trades. You are
He's also my chief. He was my chief. He got me into the fire department.
He's chief of Bridgehampton Fire Department,
Yep.
and also you own a barbecue company.
Oh, yeah, the Pike.
What's the name of the truck?
Pike, yeah.
Oh man,
They got the best steak.
I tried
and bread.
it.
Steak and bread.
I
Bar
tried
none.
it at a
go
food
wrong.
festival.
Bar none. His food is insane.
It
I
was
couldn't
so
get enough
funny.
of
I
it.
didn't know it was Nick's, and I was at this food festival, and there was the only long line at this food festival was your truck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got to try it. I tried it. I got the brisket. I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. And I found out it was
But
you.
he's so good. He didn't bring any food for us today. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Nick.
just-
And he
You wanted
spotted me
breakfast.
too,
I
but he was so
would've
busy in the
breakfast,
truck.
no
He was like, "Oh,
problem.
I saw you at the thing," and I was like, "Ah, "That's you." I was like, "That was
cooking.
unbelievable."
He was grilling those steaks. It was so good.
Well, I'll give you a shameless plug for an open house I'm doing tomorrow at 272 Montauk Highway in Southampton. I'm going to serve Al Pastor tacos there tomorrow that I'm going to make from 11
Very nice.
to 1.
So you're also a chef, too.
Definitely.
He is a chef.
I do okay.
Yeah, you guys both enjoy cooking.
So go to Ed and Nick's open houses throughout the season. You'll get fed pretty well, right?
Yeah, you will. You'll definitely
safe
will.
to
That's a
say?
fact.
I was
Okay, good.
just curious, right? So 131 narrow lane. This is the north of the highway. We're talking like close to south of the highway. It is literally 2 minutes
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
the
it's-
center of Bridgehampton,
exactly.
a half mile.
Right.
We're gonna get rid of that
You
word
get
north.
you get it. You get an incredible value, but the proximity is just as good. So
Yeah.
Call
Exactly.
it upper south.
yeah, upper
South. There you go. Yeah. Hey.
lower Sag Harbor, Sag Harbor South.
South of the highway fringe.
But yeah, great. It's a great house, great listing, great area for sure. All right, Dave, what do you got going on this weekend?
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the world famous scientist / astronomer, he on Sunday, August 23rd from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. is doing a Star Talk Live. You can meet him in person at Guildhall on Main Street in East Hampton. So if you want your mind to be blown about the universe, you can go and check that out. You can buy tickets at guildhall.com. And then this weekend, Andrew Dowd, is the beginning of the Hampton Classic Horse Show.
Horses.
Talk about Bridgehampton, horse country, Bridgehampton.
Speaking of Bridgehampton, this is like the biggest event. I would say
It's the
top
biggest event.
top three biggest events in the Hamptons.
Other
Potentially
than,
the
other than
one.
the white party, I guess, yeah.
Top. I think
Yeah,
it's the
I
top
would
one.
say-
Well,
I
you go
would-
to the white party, right? How
I
is
would
it?
say the biggest
I don't want to
event.
brag.
All right.
Oh, okay. No big deal. That's
Well,
fine.
we can't forget about our annual cocktail
Well, this year we had the golf.
That's right. We
So
can't.
the golf, I would say,
exactly.
took the
Bridge
cake.
Bucks.
Yeah,
Bridge,
Bridge
Bridge
Bucks,
Bucks, I
yeah.
would say, is 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But this is a good time. You go down there. Regular tickets are fun. I go down there just for regular tickets. They have all kinds of stuff for the kids to do. Plus, you can get ice cream and stuff. It's good.
Saturday's family day.
Yeah, it's always nice
This
to go.
Saturday?
Yeah, I think that's when they have like the magician
This
and like
Saturday's
all this
family
kind of
day?
stuff.
This Saturday's, I didn't know that, but this Saturday's family day.
Sarah told
apparently.
me. I don't
So
know.
we gotta go.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
So the Hampton Classic starts.
You
and
can adopt a pony. They walk ponies around,
And you can
just
adopt one?
adopt one.
So we don't want you
Are
going
you
there because you're
adopting
just
one?
going to
I mean,
adopt
there's
another
no more animals in my house. We're good, man.
And the Bridgehampton Fire
Andrew
Department
Dowd,
does
we were
fireworks
at
there.
the Children's Museum thing, and there was like a dog adoption thing, and Andrew Dowd was there. And
You adopted
next thing
one?
I know, I
have
see
a dog.
Andrew Dowd. He's walking out with a dog. He's like, I don't know what I just did. He adopted a dog, like on a whim, like he saw.
It was literally that day. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. What's another 15 years of my life? Sure to take care of another thing. It's
That
fine.
was the best. That was so funny.
Nick, are you going to be doing fire watch over there?
I'm actually not going to be able to do it. I'm a little too busy
I
right
signed
now.
up for 2 this year. Yeah. With this Bridgehampton Fire Department, 24/7. We have somebody there watching to make sure the fires don't start. So
Oh wow,
it's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
interesting.
I usually take the midnight till 8 a.m. one.
Well, that's
Is
cool.
it only Bridgehampton does that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
You watch a lot of Netflix while doing that.
Just drive around and make sure the horses
Yeah, that's
being
cool.
cool.
That's cool.
Talk about a thankless thing, though. But I mean, because like, imagine if something goes wrong. Like,
You have to be
got to
there.
be there.
You
You know
gotta
what
be
I
there.
mean? Those horses they're a bunch of Ferraris and Lamborghinis parked out there.
And can
you
I tell you the midnight to 8 a.m. shift? There is a ton going on there. Every vet is
Really?
in there. Yeah, oh
Yeah.
my god!
Oh,
Yeah.
'cause they're
it is so
prepping the
busy. You
horses and
think it's
stuff,
just
yeah.
quiet? There's so much going on.
Yeah,
There you go, a little
So
behind
it's
the
so
scenes.
cool to see it behind the scenes like that with other people.
that is cool.
And that's another thing that's grown over the years. It wasn't so big.
Oh, major.
And now it's like
this is international. This
massive.
thing.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah,
Massive.
that's cool.
Great.
What else? We got Dear Evan Hansen, the very, very famous play. I I've never seen it, but I've seen like commercials for it. So on Broadway. So Dear Evan Hansen is playing at Bay Street Theater. So you can go and see that this weekend. Ticket prices start at $79, go all the way up to $160. And then Levain Bakery in Wainscott.
They got the best cookies.
They do have the best cookies, but they also now have teamed up with a Cafe Pana ice cream company.
I like ice cream too.
So now you can go there, and it's crazy, man.
Could you imagine an ice cream sandwich?
You get it's unbelievable. So you can get ice cream
you just
in a
feel your
cup.
chest tighten up as you're eating.
Yeah, and then they dump the Levain cookie right into it. It's like, oh man, it's just heaven. So you got to check that out too. So that's running until the 31st. So you only have like one more week really of that. And that's it. What's your favorite restaurant? Oh, yeah, we always ask, what's your favorite restaurant?
We're gonna keep coming back to this. I told you it's Stone Creek Inn.
Still?
Why would I change it?
You
That
know,
place never
switch it up.
disappoints.
It never
All right,
disappoints.
what's your second favorite restaurant?
Second, Lulu.
Lulu. All right,
My
Lulu.
favorite, I'm going to
I thought
go.
it was Biblique.
Lulu in Sag Harbor.
My current.
And the Pike.
What do you like?
There you go.
What do you like?
I am partial to Vans. Like
Bobby Vans,
Yeah.
let's go.
Can't beat it.
Yeah,
I love it there. I've actually gotten quite fond of right across the street here at help me here.
Bridgehampton Inn?
The
Bridgehampton Inn.
Oh, yeah.
Food's really good there.
Yeah, food is excellent.
Yeah,
there.
it really is
Yeah,
good.
Bridgehampton Inn. That's a good one.
That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper. A lot of people don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Really
it's
good.
like
Yeah.
that's a sleeper. That's a good one.
Chef Eddie G, right? Comes in with the pasta the other day.
How did you enjoy that?
Amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's always good.
I like to cook for my friends.
He's a good cook.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
But we
Take
might
this home.
spoil them, so we got to be careful.
We want to spoil him too much.
He works out.
Exactly.
He eats a lot. He works
Exactly.
out a lot. You know, it's good.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll call it a podcast.
This is
today.
great.
You're
All
the
right,
best.
thank you.
All right. Until next week, I'm Andrew Dowd. That's what's happening in the Hamptons.